Hello everybody, it's Lena, and in today's video we are building these little apartments that I built in the new world of Tomarang that just came with the new expansion pack for rent that came out for The Sims 4 just a few days ago. So we are building this on a 20 by 30 lot, and I do feel like this build ended up being very cute, although I must say that it did not turn out the way that I was expecting when I started building it at all, because I feel like initially I really wanted to do something super eco-friendly and sort of like modern, and somewhere along the way it just changed completely. Like the vibe of it just changed so much, and I feel like I just fully went away from the eco-friendly theme, and somehow this build became pink. Don't know how that happened, but it just sort of did, and I must say I'm not complaining about that. I do think it's cute, but I don't really know how it ended up being this way. But yeah, I don't know. I hope you all like this build. I think it's kind of cozy, just not really what I was expecting when I started doing it. And this is the first build that I'm actually doing with the new pack, and obviously these are apartments, although in the beginning of the, well, all throughout the recording of this build, I just like built it on a regular residential lot, just because I feel like when I have tried to do the residential rental lot type, it has been a little bit lacky. Like when I've done it on some of the other builds that I have turned into residential rentals, it's just been really laggy, so I didn't really want to build it that way. So off camera, when I was done recording it, I just like split up all of the apartments and did all of that practical stuff. So you're not gonna see that on camera, but yeah, I'm still like figuring out how I want to like do apartment speed builds and how I want to structure them and whatever else. This is the first one that I'm doing with the new pack, and I was just kind of like experimenting a little bit, and I was also just like trying out some of the new objects and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know, this is just an experimental build and I don't love it. I must say it's not like my favorite build ever, but I do think it turned out pretty cute and it is nice. But yeah, I hope you all like it. And so in this video we are going to be furnishing one of the apartments, and I don't know if I've said this, but there are 3 in total, and the one we are decorating is the apartment to the left, and it is a 2-bedroom and 2-bathroom apartment, and the other apartment, like the one next to that one, is also a 2-bedroom and 2-bathroom apartment, although I do believe that it's a little bit bigger, just like the common areas are quite a bit bigger. So I don't know, there's that. And then the last apartment, like the one furthest towards the right of the lot, is a bit smaller. It's only a 1-bedroom and 1-bathroom apartment, but like it's a big 1-bedroom, I guess. But yeah, I think it's very cozy all in all. And if you decide to download this a lot on the gallery, the apartment that we are decorating in this video will obviously be furnished in the uploaded version, and the other 2 apartments will have like furnished bathrooms and like a finished kitchen, but it's not cluttered or anything like that. I just like wanted to put in the essentials just because I feel like it's very realistic. You know, when you rent an apartment, the kitchen and the bathroom are already going to be there. You're not going to put them in yourself, so that's just really realistic to me, and I just wanted to put them in before uploading the apartments, and then you can obviously customize them to your liking, and you can move into whichever apartment with your Sims that you want to live in, or if you want to like play with this as a landlord, you can do that. I don't really know, but yeah. I just decorated one of them fully, and then the other ones are partially furnished in a way, I guess. And outside there is a laundry room, which is a shared thing, so all of the apartments can do their laundry out there. I decided to put 2 washing machines and 2 dryers, just so there won't be like any fighting over it, I guess. So far I don't really know how laundry is gonna work on these residential rental lots, because I haven't really gotten to play with that aspect of the pack yet, and also I don't really know if the other Sims that are living on your lot are also going to be doing their laundry, or if it's just going to be your household that is going to be doing it. I don't really know yet. I have no idea because I haven't gotten to play with it, but I just really wanted to put some laundry machines because I feel like it's realistic, and I hope that it works well, and I hope that I put enough. I don't really know. And then outside of one of the apartments I put a like drying rack, or not a drying rack, a clothing line is what I wanted to say, so they can dry their clothes out there if that's what they want to do, just because I feel like that's nice. I just wanted to put that. So yeah, all of these apartments have outdoor areas, like they have 1 balcony each, and then the 2 biggest apartments have patios, like proper patios that they can actually hang out on, and the little apartment, the 1-bedroom 1-bath bathroom apartment has like a little tiny outdoor area or like patio area outside the front door of it, so I guess they can hang out there. I did put a little breakfast table out there so they can sit and eat their breakfast in the morning if that's what they want to do. But yeah, that apartment definitely has the smallest like balcony and the smallest patio area, and it's just the smallest apartment here, I would say. But overall, I hope you all like this build. I think it's cozy, as I think I've mentioned, but it's really not anything like super special. I really want to like do some more builds that I'm more proud of, I would say. I definitely struggled with this one quite a bit. I really did not know what to do with it, and it was just kind of like a difficult one for me to complete because I felt very unsure about it for a long time. But then at the same time, I really did like some aspects of it, so I wanted to complete it. But yeah, I don't know, I think it turned out nice, but it was just a struggle to do this one, so I hope you guys like it. And this is of course also the first build that I'm doing in the new world of Tomarang, or Tomarang. I really don't know how to actually pronounce it. I hope I'm like saying it right, but I don't really know because I feel like I've heard it said in many different ways. So yeah, I'm just saying Tomarang, I think, for now. But yeah, anyway, I do like the world. I think it's very, very pretty, but then again, I'm super disappointed that it only has 9 lots. I just don't think that's acceptable in an expansion pack. Like, that's just so little. Like, I really, really want more lots than that. I feel like for the past many packs that we've gotten, I've just been so disappointed in the size of the worlds that we've been getting, because the worlds have just gotten smaller and smaller, and I really don't know why that is, but I feel like it's just so annoying, and I just want some bigger worlds with some like more lots. I really just want more. It's just so sad to me that they are getting smaller, because like Wendenburg, for goodness sake, had 27 lots, and that's amazing to me. So it's just really sad that this world only has 9 in an expansion pack. That's really, really sad, but it reminds me quite a bit of Sulani, just with like all the plants and the vibe of it, and I think it's very, very beautiful. So I absolutely love the scenery here, and I love the way it looks. It's just the size that I'm not a fan of, but yeah, I really like the environment and whatever. I think it's so beautiful, so I really like that part of Tomarang, and I'm excited to explore it a little bit further when I get time to do some gameplay with this pack, because so far I've just been building and I have been like exploring just the lots, but I haven't done any gameplay at all. I've just like done gameplay when playtesting this build, I guess. So yeah, that's like all. And going back to the build for a second, so the apartment that I furnished has 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, as I said, whereas one of the bathrooms is located on the first floor and the second one is on the second floor of the apartment, and the bedrooms are both on the second floor as well. So there's a very like small parents' bedroom. Both of the bedrooms are pretty small. They are, I think, almost the exact same size. I might be a little bit wrong about that, but almost at least. But yeah, the parents' bedroom is not super big, but you know, it works, it's fine. And then there's a toddler bedroom, so I would say that 3 Sims in total can live in that apartment, and the one next to the apartment that I furnished is a bit bigger, so you could definitely fit 4 Sims into that one without it feeling super, super cramped. And the third apartment could have like 2 Sims, or maybe if you want to like turn it into a 2-bedroom apartment, you could probably do that and fit like 3 or 4 Sims into that one. And the part that I enjoyed doing the most in this build is definitely the landscaping, just because in general I really like to landscape, and also I think it's so fun when I get to do it in tropical worlds like this one, and I really enjoyed playing with some of the new items that we got in debug for the landscaping, you know. So that was really fun, and I just really enjoy making my landscaping in these very tropical worlds super lush and overgrown and just so messy and wild, and I definitely did that in this build as well. So I had a lot of fun with that, and I'm excited to do more messy and overgrown lush landscaping in this world in my future builds. It's gonna be really fun. And also, so this build is obviously not like anything traditional, like it's not a traditional Thai house, it's not inspired by Thai buildings or anything like that. It's just a build that I happen to make in a world that is inspired by Thailand, I guess. So yeah, it's not anything like inspired by that. I just want to make that clear. However, I really want to try to do something Thai inspired, just because this new pack is Thai inspired, and so is this world, and we got a lot of like Thai things in it, so I really would like to try to do that. But I cannot promise that the builds that I do like that are ever gonna see the light of day because obviously that requires a lot of like research and whatnot from my side, because I am not familiar with Thai culture basically at all. I have never been to Thailand, so I don't really know much about it, and I've never seen it like with my own eyes, and I definitely feel like there are a lot of different things that I would have to just like know about before attempting to do a build like that. And I feel like the pressure is just on when you try to do something inspired by a different culture from your own. So that's just a little bit, you know, intimidating to me, but I really am gonna try to do it. I cannot promise that it'll ever go on my channel. Because I don't know if it's going to be good at all. And also, sometimes in the past when I have done like builds that are inspired by another specific place in the world, I have gotten like some less than nice comments in the comment section about how I just did it all wrong and it's just not good at all, and that just hurts my feelings a little bit. And specifically, I've done 2 or 3 maybe builds that are inspired by something French, and in the title of those videos I've made it abundantly clear that the builds are only inspired by France, and in the voiceover I've like spoken for multiple minutes about how it's only inspired by it, and I didn't try to replicate anything from France. I didn't try to like nail the style exactly. I just tried to do something that was inspired by that, and then I put my own spin on it. Like it's not a replica. I didn't try to copy it, and I've also written stuff about that in the description box. So I made it as clear as I possibly could. In my opinion, I don't see how I could make it any more clear that the builds were just inspired by France, and still people are a little bit, you know, less than nice in the comment section, and they want to like correct it, and they want to point out things that are not exactly French, and they want to just like, you know, correct it completely. And I understand it, because like you see a video in your recommended on YouTube that is about your culture and inspired by something that you know very, very well, so you click on it to see if the person got it right, or like I don't know what, but you just like see something inspired by your culture, so you want to check it out. I get that fully, but to then like correct the person and to be not super nice about it, it's just not okay, because I made it as clear as I possibly could that it's just inspired by that, and I did not try to do it exactly the way that it's like supposed to be, because this is just The Sims. Like it's just us having fun, and it's just a build that I did inspired by your culture. Like it's not that deep, it's not that serious, and people just get a little bit too excited about it, I guess, and it just makes me feel kind of bad, and it makes me kind of scared of doing anything that is inspired by a culture that is not exactly mine, and just like doing something that I'm not completely familiar with, because I feel like I'm being reprimanded for doing it, and like it's really not that deep. It's just a build in The Sims, and I made it as clear as I possibly could that it's just inspired by that. So like, come on guys, we don't have to be mean to me about it, you know, like it's not that serious. It just makes me kind of sad. And by the way, like I'm not trying to call anybody out or attack anyone who said anything like negative about the builds or anything like that. Like that's not my intention. Also, I had like a few French people in the comment section who said that they really did like the build, and it's like not really exactly correct, but they said it in a very nice way and whatever, and that's totally fine. Like that's not what I'm sad about. I just don't really like it when people say mean things to me, because I'm very sensitive. And I probably shouldn't be on the internet, but here I am, so oh well, I guess. But yeah, anyway, I feel like I'm just making enemies with everyone right now, like people from every country ever, because in my last video I was talking about Sweden and saying that I don't really like the Swedes, which by the way was all a joke. Like if you haven't seen that video, it was all a joke, but I did make some enemies, I feel like. Sorry. And now in today's video I've said that I don't really like the way that some French people have commented on my videos, and now I feel like I'm making enemies with the French. I'm so sorry. I love France. I just want you to know that. Like the reason why I've done a few videos about like French buildings and whatever is because I love France so much. It's basically like an open love letter to the culture and the country and to everything that has to do with France. Like I love it so much, you know. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to like antagonize everyone. That's not my plan at all. I want to be friends with everyone. That's all I want in life. I'm just a girl. You can't be mad at me for just being a girl, okay? I feel like I've just been descending into utter madness for the past 5 minutes. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, I don't really know, man. I feel very, very anxious right now because I have some very like nerve-wracking things going on tomorrow. I've got an exam which is just so stressful for me, and I'm not feeling good about it. So I feel like my anxiety has already been at like a 60 all day, like out of 160%. And then earlier I decided that I would start watching the new like Squid Game the challenge, whatever, like the reality program thing of it, and that was a bad idea. Like, I had heard bad things about it, like heard that it was really chaotic and not very well executed, but I thought I would just go ahead and do it anyway. And I'm glad that I did, because so far it's been entertaining. I'm only like 2 or maybe 3 episodes in, but it's been making me so anxious. And I think it's just because I'm already like very, very anxious. I feel so much anxiety right now, but it's just been making it so much worse because, oh man, it just gets me like so anxious. I don't know what it is, but it's just really is, you know, intense. It's an intense thing to watch. So I don't feel good right now. My heart is like pounding. So I don't recommend watching that show if your anxiety is any higher than like I don't know, 30%, because it's going to be very, very tough to watch. But other than that, it seems to be very fun so far, and I'm definitely going to finish watching it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very, very anxious. So right now I feel like my anxiety is at like 92%, because I don't feel good. I really, really don't. I'm so sorry, and I'm making it your guys' problems because I'm coming on here with all of my anxiety and I'm just like spewing words out. I'm sorry. It's fine, it's all good. I'm making such a fool out of myself. It's not good, but it's okay because we're just having fun, you know? But yeah, deep breath, everyone. It's all good. Yeah, I'm just gonna calm down now and not take everything so seriously. I'm just gonna relax and, you know, just sit here and talk to myself, because that's the thing that I really enjoy doing. And I'm not gonna think about all of the very scary things that are going on in my life right now, because who cares? And also, in about a week from right now, I'm gonna be on Christmas break, and that week is just gonna fly by very fast. It's gonna feel like no time at all. So it's okay, it's all good. But right now I just like have so many scary things that I need to get done before that week is over, you know? Like, whenever I say to my parents that I'm super anxious about something, they always remind me that there's not like that much time left until it's over. And I understand that, like, that's really cool and positive and good and whatever. I'm like trying to look at it that way, but also within that very, very short time frame, I have to do so many things that make me very, very anxious and that are super, super hard on me mentally. So it's just, I don't know, I'm scared, basically. But I'm just trying to look at things optimistically, and I'm trying to not be a fool. I am a fool, but I'm trying not to be one. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, though, also, I just want to say thank you all so much for 4,000 subscribers, which is like absolutely crazy. I don't really know how that makes any sense at all, that people want to subscribe to my channel. Like, I feel like that's just so wild and surreal, but I'm very, very happy that you're here. I'm so thankful for all of you. And also, like, thinking about numbers and talking about it makes me very anxious, so I shouldn't do that right now. And in my mind, the only people that watch my videos are me. I am the only one watching. Right now, as I'm sitting here in my room, you cannot convince me that anybody but myself is ever gonna listen to what I'm saying right now. Like, that's just not true. I don't believe you. I know that other people are watching my videos, but it doesn't make sense in my brain, and I feel like I can't fully comprehend it that other people are watching what I like say to my microphone and put out on the internet. Like, it just doesn't make sense in my brain. And I have like some very thorough theories about this whole ordeal and like the human brain and the internet and the very large amount of people that we are able to connect with on the internet. Like, I have some very deep and big theories about that, and like how the human brain is not equipped to understand and to comprehend that. But I'm not gonna go into that right now because we don't even have 2 minutes left of this voiceover, so I'm not gonna do that. I don't have the time. I really want to. I've talked about it a little bit in one video, but it's very interesting to me. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for subscribing and for being here and all of that stuff. I feel like I don't understand the number 4,000. Like, it's so large. It makes a lot more sense in my brain if I take that number and divide it by 1,000. That's how many subscribers I have. So thank you all for 4 subscribers. I'm so happy that you guys are all here, and yeah, thank you for subscribing. Thank you to all 4 of you. I really do appreciate you. It makes me feel better that way. Okay, just let me have this one. I don't know what I'm doing. I literally, like, my brain is so freaking fried right now, and I'm like 100% sure that I'm gonna have a heart attack. My heart is gonna explode within the hour. But you know damn well that when I finish this voiceover, I'm gonna go watch or continue to watch that Squid Game reality thing, because I really want to, but it's gonna make me so much more anxious. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I'm absolutely gonna do it. Yeah, anyway. thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a little like and subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already. You know, again, thank you to all of my 4 subscribers. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and then I cannot wait to see you all in my next video that I will be posting in just a few days. So bye everybody.